and some places are going to stay pretty poor throughout the rest of the day and tonight, particularly hills like the Pennines and maybe the North York Moors, parts of Wales, anywhere open to the south-southwest, a very moist direction today. The rain that came along with that moist air has been disappearing slowly eastwards. It's taking its time to leave the east of England, and there are odd streaks coming in and behind, but the next massive rain is this one coming into Ireland, which should head up towards the northwest of Scotland over the next 18 hours. Despite these apparent breaks in the cloud between the two rain bands, I think you'll be very lucky to see any sunshine, because the satellite doesn't show the ground-hugging cloud that's going to cling to the coast along here. But equally, if you're on the right side, North Devon and North Somerset, or the north of Wales, that cloud could break up, and that will be where the sunshine is. Not much of it, but there'll be one or two places. East Midlands is a possibility, some parts of East England or even eastern Scotland. It's a fairly breezy day, but it's not quite as cold as yesterday for the North Sea coast, so not quite as warm as I hoped it would be. Now the warmth is further west, and Northern Ireland down through parts of Wales and the southern half of England. Overnight the winds strengthened, particularly through the Irish Sea, and with it yet more rain, edging into Northern Ireland, edging into western Scotland. For the rest of us it'll be cloudy, pretty mild, and again fairly misty or even foggy. Now the wind continues throughout tonight, tomorrow and the next couple of days, and as you can see it is creeping round to a proper southerly, which means two things: more warmth and, we suspect, more sunshine, because eventually the whole lot fairly obviously turns round and draws the air up from a long way south, from Spain, or at least from France. But there's still tight isobar, so it's still going to be windy, and there is a frontal system in the flow. Nevertheless, this weekend promises a fair amount of warmth for England and Wales, and some for Scotland and Northern Ireland, but not to the same extent, I don't think. As for Friday, well, the rain, as you saw, will be lying across Northern Ireland and Scotland, fine for other places.